All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Waharakakwa Dash Barakathum. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. Now, of course, the high priest, elder high priest Arya, has been called into the spirit world. You've had our apostles and elders who sit at the foot of this man, who learned a lot from this man, and they're paying their respects, tributes and whatnots. And then you got a lot of corny ass guys who once used to be a part of GMS, came under the apostles, obtaining the same knowledge and understanding of these scriptures from the same man that y'all now are cursing and openly disrespecting, man. And it really shows a lot of these guys' characters. And everybody knows who I'm talking about. Sakari, and then the Misfits of Mississippi. Those guys. So there's a video circulating of Sakari. It's like a live stream, and it's an excerpt. Him just just pretty much just being childish, man, and just being weak as hell. But I'd like to get this will be Zechariah chapter 3, and for those who know, this is actually speaking, prophesying about the elder high priest Arya. And I want to get some points, because my whole point of this lesson is when it comes to mercy, Jake sure as hell stingy with it, when the shoe is on the other foot, per se. But here it is, Sakari will sit here and do a whole tribute to this nigga Coolio, and sit here at the nerve to say RuPaul and D Wade's son has a better chance of making it into the kingdom. Like, bro, that was totally out of line. But I'm gonna get this first verse. I'm probably gonna read through 1 through 4 verses. Okay, this is Zechariah chapter 3 verse 1. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahweh, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. Now I got some context, with this. It's pretty much the commentary. It's that gets to it. You know what I'm saying? And lets hey, that mercy is being shown. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahweh, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. And he showed me Joshua the high priest, the angel of the Lord is the Messiah, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, as we have seen before. Joshua the high priest may here represent the whole Jewish people, and Satan, the grand accuser of the brethren. What is the subject of the dispute? Was we perhaps learned from Jude 1 and 9, Michael, the archangel, and Satan disputed about the body of Moses. Salakia, that's a great Salakia. Now that's great commentary. Salakia, it was actually verse 2 is where I want to get down to. Salakia. This is verse 2. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Yahweh rebuked thee, O Satan, even Yahweh that hath chosen Jerusalem rebuked thee. Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? So the Most High is rejecting any accusations that you have against his men. Okay, for one, it's all in the will of the Heavenly Father, man. So don't give a damn how pissed off, how butthurt you niggas are, about how the men of the Lord are reverencing a man who contributed a lot, okay, who's a big part of our culture, man. Okay, alluding to this prophecy, alluding to the 12 tribe charts. Okay, the body getting into the Lashawan Kodash, our holy tongue. Okay, and this the commentary that I want to touch up on. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Yahweh rebuked thee, O Satan, even the Lord that hath chosen Jerusalem rebuked thee. Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? Meaning, hey, the Lord is preserving his men, the elect, the remnant. Is not this the brand plucked out of the fire? The Jews were nearly destroyed because of their sins. A remnant of them is yet left, and the Most High is determined to preserve them. He has had mercy upon them and forgiven them their sins. Wouldest thou have them destroyed? It is the Most High that hath justified them. Who art thou to that condemnest them? And that's cold, man. And it is live and direct. Okay, it is live and direct on what is and what's not. Okay. So however the Most High see fit is how he gonna rock out. Okay. Verse 3. Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. Joshua was clothed with filthy garments. The Jewish people were in a most forlorn, destitute, and to all human appearance despicable condition, and besides all, they were sinful, and the priesthood defiled by idolatry, and nothing but the mercy of the Most High could save them. And we all at the mercy of the Most High, man. Okay. You know, these goofballs, man, you know, speaking as if though they're holier than thou. You know, want to bring up the point, hey, of what high priest Arya was endorsing with Tazadakia. Hey, yeah, but bro, it was prophesied that he was gonna be forgiven for his sins, bro, and the Most High is justifying him. So you got to take that up with the Most High, bro. Bro, Jake is out here cursing out a man of the Lord, that being very proud. We're not making this up. It's on YouTube. Cursing out a man that the Most High is like, yo, I vouch for him. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. I vouch for him. So basically, Jake head gets so big as if though whatever they feel or whatever they say can override what the Most High says. Okay. This is verse 4. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with a change of raiment. Okay. Let me read this last commentary, then I'll get some more scriptures. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with a change of raiment. Take away the filthy garments. The Jews wore sackcloth in times of public calamity. Probably the filthy garments refer to this. Let their clothing be changed. I have turned again their captivity. I will fully restore them and blot out all their iniquities. Hey, it was prophesied that high priest Ariah was going to be justified, man. Okay? And the men of the Lord. Okay, first and foremost, that's what we working. That's what we all out here working for. Okay? It's salvation, man. Jake talk like they got it, man. Jake talk like they got the chariot outside with a tall T and a fitted. You know? Jake is truly a piece of work, but also a piece of shit, man. Let me get Romans, bear with me, Babosha. Okay, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 16. Salakia, I'm at 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Okay, which further proves this is the Most High's program, man. Okay, Jake really think they can change the mind of the Most High. If that's the case, won't you try to change your situation? Won't you try to cause y'all blot out you try to blot out Yahweh Shai anyway. Won't you try to change your situation since you feel you're that powerful? It's being shown, man, that a lot of you guys are in this truth for the wrong reasons, bro. Using it as a way of clout chasing, bro. You could have just been you could just be a nigga in the world and just get clout. It's a rabbit hole on YouTube for that, and all y'all know what I'm talking about on that. Or the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, it's hella ways to get clout. I'm gonna read this commentary because this lets you know how to, of course, the holy book lets you know how the Lord feels, but man, they really break it down right here. This is for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy. The words of the Most High to Moses show that the Most High has a right to dispense his blessings as he pleases. For after he had declared that he would spare the Jews of old and continue them in the relation of his peculiar people, okay, meaning unto the Most High, his people, when they had deserved to have been cut off for their idolatry, he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee, and I will proclaim the name of Yahweh before thee, and I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion, as if he had said, I will make such a display of my perfections as shall convince you that my nature is kind and beneficent. But know that I am a debtor to none of my creatures, meaning the Most High don't owe you shit. Okay, the Most High don't owe me nothing. The Most High don't owe us no explanation. Okay, the Lord does whatever he feels. Okay, and just so happened he feels and he felt, okay, the need, okay, to basically let those iniquities pass from elder high priest Ariah. Okay, so says the Lord. Okay, let me continue reading. My benefits and blessings are merely from my own goodwill, nor can any people, much less a rebellious people, challenge them as their due in justice or equity. And therefore I now spare the Jews, not because either you who intercede for them or they themselves have any claim upon my favor, but of my own free and sovereign grace I choose to show them mercy and compassion. Okay? Which seems to, like, you guys have forgot, man. You guys were pieces of shit before the truth, and now, years down the line, it's only coming full circle that you guys are a piece of shit, man. You know, just talking reckless, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing to have this, you know, when you utilize it correctly, this technology, but then too, that's a double-edged sword, man. With Jake hit record and just lose it, man. You know? I'll continue reading. I will give my salvation in my own way and on my own terms. He that believeth on my son Yahushua shall be saved, and he that believeth not shall be damned. Okay? For all you guys out there blotting out Yahushua HaMashiach, man, you guys are going to be harshly judged, okay? This is the Most High's ultimate design. This purpose he will never change, and this he has fully declared in the everlasting gospel. This is the grand decree of reprobation and election. Okay? So whatever the Most High says goes. Okay? So deal with the mercy that's shown that was shown to Elder High Priest Ariah. Okay? And more mercies to come for the elect. Like, if anything, the use of Sakari out of all the men, bro, you should definitely keep quiet, bro. You should definitely keep quiet when it come to mercy, bro. All the bullshit you done. And I always got the, well, I repented. Like, bro, stop. Let me get believe Ecclesiasticus. Salaki, not Ecclesiasticus. I believe second book of Maccabees, I believe. Start at verse. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start at verse 38. This is sacrifice for the dead. So Judas gathered his host and came into the city of Adullam. And when the 7th day came, they purified themselves as the custom was, and kept the Sabbath in the same place. And upon the day following, as the use had been, Judas and his company came to take up the bodies of them that were slain, and to bury them with their kinsmen in their fathers' graves. Now under the coats of every one that was slain, they found things consecrated to the idols of the people of Jabna, which is forbidden the Jews by the law. Okay? So Jake was having these idols, you know, that they were worshiping, you know, keeping sacred. Okay? Then every man saw that this was the cause wherefore they were slain. Verse 41, all men therefore praising Yahweh, the righteous judge, who had opened the things that were hid. Verse 42, betook themselves unto prayer and besought him that the sin committed might wholly be put out of remembrance. Besides that, noble Judas exhorted the people to keep themselves from sin, for so much as they saw before their eyes the things that came to pass for the sins of those that were slain. Okay, so for all those who were, you know, doing wickedness in the dark, worshiping these idols, you know, when it says, you know, consecrate, man, that's just worship and just showing your allegiance to these idols, you know. Verse 43, and when he had made a gathering throughout the company to the sum of the 2,000 drachms of silver, he had sent it to Jerusalem to offer a sin offering, doing therein very well and honestly, in that he was mindful of the resurrection, okay? Meaning he knew, and they knew, the men of Yashiala, okay? The Maccabees, okay? Which were Jake, the Maccabean revolt. And they knew these men were going to come back, generations down the line, man. So that's why they sent up prayers. That's why they did offerings for these men, because they knew they would come back. Okay, verse 44. For if he had not hoped that they were slain should have risen again, it had been superfluous and vain to pray for the dead. Okay, meaning these men are going to come back. Okay, and that superfluous means unnecessary. That means the prayer and the offerings were unnecessary. If like, okay, the flesh is they getting buried. Maggots about to eat at this. But they understood that that the spirit goes back to the Most High, and that these men would return generations down the line. Okay. Let me read verse 44 again. For if he had not hoped that they were slain should have risen again, it had been superfluous and vain to pray for the dead. Verse 45. And also in that he perceived that there was great favor laid up for those that died godly. It was an holy and good thought, whereupon he made a reconciliation for the dead, that they might be delivered from sin. Okay, this also just being in the spirit of having mercy. Okay, if the Most High is having mercy on you to wake you up to this understanding, knowledge, and wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you yourself should definitely be grateful that you're being shown mercy. But here it is. You got an Android or the iPhone 13 or 14. You press record. You ready to go. On your super thug Tupac vibe, man. Mercy's all out the window. If it's and that's crazy, man. It's a man who's laid down the foundation for our culture from One West, and you got the nerve to down talk this man. So, because many videos have been done on this, but it's just the spirit of like how disrespectful can you be, man? But we know how you niggas can be disrespectful, because you talk crazy. You think you're doing something, but you're not. You talking wild to apostles and elders, and just really just showing who you are, and then got the nerve to bring your goofy looking ass around the Akyam when brothers on highways and byways like it's like we cool. Nah, we not cool, bro. And it's not cool what you doing, man. But Albaratazar, this is edifying for the body. And just be mindful, Akyam, that we all are in need of mercy, man. Don't ever get high-minded like you're not in need of mercy, okay? And it was prophesied, man. It was prophesied, okay? The part of this second Maccabees that in chapter 12 on the latter end I just read, this happened, okay? Okay, Judas was hoping that these men be delivered from sin, man. Knowing they were gonna come back in the flesh and generations down the line. Abaratazah, they'd be forgiven for the sins they committed in their existence, before they were slain in that time, man. So mercy is a must, man. And something to pray for, man. But with that, once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Waharakak Kodash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam. pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that they're listening. Shalom.